Hello friends, welcome back. Let's continue playing with our shapes on the screen. So today, let's try to change the location of this triangle, the green triangle. We'll use the X as the example, okay? So if we don't have time to play with Y, so you should get the idea from what we try on the X horizontally, okay? So since we'll play with the triangle, let's move up. Let's focus on here, draw triangle, okay? Maybe we can cut and paste it. Okay, you see, after I cut the code, right? So this one, Xcode complain with this, cannot find draw triangle. You see, in scope cannot find the draw triangle in scope, of course, right? Yeah, so let me paste it here so you can see the function definition here, draw triangle, and well, it is called, right? Again, Xcode or the iPad, all right, simulator or the computer will call this function automatically. So here, this is the entry point of the execution of our canvas view. Not here. This is in the independent function. Stay there. It's our own function, but this one was defined by Apple, by the platform. So somehow, after we launch the app, this function will be called automatically. Draw here, and don't worry too much about that, and just trust me. Right here is the first thing it executes. Okay, draw triangle. Yeah, this one is the focus of ours today. So how can we change the location X, right, of the whole triangle? Let's define something here. It's called local variable or a constant. If we constant, let's use that. Let's define the delta x CG float data type 0. So delta means, right, the difference, the change between two values. So delta, if we put like 10 here, it means we want to move, right, to change it, move the green triangle to the right by 10 points. We use points as the unit in our geometry measurement here on the screen. Point is, it's not pixel, it's not pixel, but it's similar. We use point, right? Because for different resolutions of the iPad or iPhone devices, 1 point could be multiple pixels depending on the resolution. So 10 means 10 points. So here, yeah, 500, it means 500 points from here. 500, 100, 200 points, 300, yeah, 500, yeah, this here is 500. So what we can do is, right, let's use wheel the number 100 and 123. Okay, so if we add a delta here, right, it means we'll move, right, we'll push this, the top point here, the top vertex, right, to the right. Let's see, by delta x. Command R. Yeah, you see here. Okay. 100. This might be too much. Okay. Let's use something like 43. Okay. Command R. Try it again. But we want to move the. Oh. What about 0? It looks similar. No. Oh, okay. So maybe let's use like 87. Yeah, okay, it changes shape. Okay, now if we want to move the whole triangle, we need to add a delta here, right? For all 3 points. So we can copy and paste like that. Run again. Right, so what if we change the delta to a negative number, minus 87, right? It will be pushed to the left from its original location, right, by 87. Okay, let's try. Cool. You see, so we can change this number, right? For example, 8.7, right? So we can. What about the big negative number, like negative 287? Yeah, it's not cool. Okay, let's put 0 back. Here. So what if we can use a slider, right, to control its location of X continuously? Okay, let's give it a try. So we'll add a slider near the bottom of the screen. So first, we'll make our origin view a little bit shorter. So we'll add our, okay, let's increase the size of that. We'll grab out a slider, which is a popular widget, right, used on for controls. Okay, so click the plus sign here, slider, this guy, you see, and drag and put it here. Find the guidelines, and we can make it bigger, and bring up here, click here to bring up the property panel. So we'll go here, 1 2 3 4 5. The fifth one is what we need. There are 3 things we can config, right? Value is current value. Minimum is the minimum value of the slider. The maximum one is its maximum value. So it means if we drag the when we run it, let's try. When we run it, it means when the current value is 0 here, 0.5. So if we drag it from the very left to the rightmost, its value changes from 0 to 1. We can test that. Okay, so but today, before we can print out the value, we needed to do a magic, like control drag this guy onto another file, view controller. So here we needed to put the 2 files side by side on the screen. Like how we can click this guy here. Now we can hide this part to make more space on Xcode screen. So hide this part. Now click this guy here, this guy, add editor on right. Okay, cool. Click that. So now we have two editor, right, side by side. And okay, so like what I said, we need view controller, this guy here, view controller. Let's put one of the two editors, right, view controller. Oh, okay, so it's here on the right. It doesn't matter, it's right, which one is on the right and which one is, it doesn't matter, but we need to bring back, oh, okay, this guy. Yeah, so if we click the slider, you see, it's selected. So hold on control key. Okay, that's the two keys. That's the key, right? Two places to the left of the command key. Control, hold on control key and drag this guy onto somewhere here yeah, under the function view did load. Okay, release. Now you see this connection type is action. Here is action, and we need to give it a name. There's other connection type, don't change it. Action, yeah, it is an action, and let's give it a name like slide, right? Slide. Okay, now type, let's change it to select UI slider. It is UI slider, so it looks like that. Okay, then connect. It will generate, right? Xcode generates a function slide automatically for us, so we can print out the value of the sender. The sender is the object of this slider, so print like that, enter. Okay, so we can just put sender, you see, enter dot value, enter. So this will print out the value of slider on the console. Where is the console? So here, click this one. Show debug. Yeah, it's called debug area. Let's see. Click it. Okay, so it's here. So if you cannot see like two panels here, you check the bottom right. Yeah, hide the console here. So if yeah, you can play with that to see. Okay, so yeah, let's make sure. Yeah, we have the console, right, displayed here. Now if we run it, okay, so yeah, run it and drag the slider. You see, oh, on the screen you see it changes from 0 to the maximum number 1. Okay, 1.0. so the data type was is float. Okay, so now we can, yeah, let's hide this part, the view controller, and bring up this guy, the property setting, and select this one. We want to change its minimum. Yeah, we don't want to we can change its minimum value from like negative. Oh, okay, something bad just happened on my Xcode, so I couldn't type in the value here. That's not normal. I simply restart the Xcode like that. Command Q. Oh yeah, quit that, quit Xcode, then rerun it, relaunch it. So drawing shapes. Yeah, after that, when I go back to this, I can modify it now. So here, let's put 100 for the maximum, negative 100 for the minimum. Okay, so sometimes make sure you click somewhere else after you input in one field, or you press enter. Yeah, otherwise this the value you were typing might not be picked up by the Xcode. Yeah, that's a trick. Okay, so you see we just changed the minimum value, current value, initial value, this, right? 0. Okay, let's try it again, run it. So this time when we drag the slider, the value will be changed from negative 100 to 100. Okay, it's slow. Let's stop it and try it again. Yeah, it's up. So let's do it again, starting from here, going to the left. It's negative, right? Negative 100. 0, more and more to 100. Okay, so we'll use this guy to control the X location of the green triangle. Now, let's do it. So to do that, we still need to control drag the, we already control drag the, let's hide the button. Yeah, console. So let's bring up the view controller again. You can also use control option click, hold on option key and click main storyboard. Yeah, you see? Yeah, to bring up the second editor. Okay, now we already control drag this one slider to here, right? To generate. This time we'll create a variable here representing the origin view here. So hold on, control key, drag to here, release. Now the connection type is outlet. It's not action. It's not action. It's outlet. So name, give a name. So this name, let's use that's, oh, the type is canvas view. So canvas view, lowercase. You see, that's our naming convention. It's a good name. Name. Okay, connect like that. So this guy here is the object representing the view, well, on which, right, we draw our shapes. So now with that here, we can control the properties of that one. Now we can hide this part and make it smaller. What variable we can control in canvas view? The delta thing, the delta x here inside our canvas view. Oh, by the way, we can put we can organize the order of any file here. So we can, for example, we can move up, right, put it here, but it doesn't matter. It won't change the logic, the execution of the app. Okay, now this guy here, if we put it inside this function, this guy cannot be accessed from outside this file. So we'll move out this guy and put it outside any function here, put it, but it needs to be inside the class here. So inside this group, this range, but outside of any function like that. So put it here. Okay, so now this guy is accessible from the other file, view controller. Okay, let's do it. So for example, we can use canvas view here, canvas view dot delta. Okay, no, that's weak. Okay, so in this case it means Xcode hasn't pick up the change we just did here. How can we trigger the lazy Xcode, right, to get to that point? Refresh. Okay, so we can command B to trigger the comparison of that. Now let's do it again. Delta, yeah, delta X. That's you, right? Sender dot value. So this way we'll assign. Okay, now there's a problem. Let's see what does it complain. Cannot assign the property delta X. Oh, delta X is a let constant. It means let means we don't want to change it, but actually we do, right? We do want to change it. So let's go back to the file, change this to variable var. Now press escape key because we don't want to create, yeah, if we enter now it will be like that. Okay, so undo. Okay, so let me do it again. So var, you see, now escape key. Okay, now let's go back to view controller. The complaint, okay, it's still there, so let's do command B to trigger the comparison again. Okay, now this time there's another complaint here. Cannot assign value type float to type CG float. So this, the data type of that is CG float. It's just a decimal number, but this one is a different type of decimal. So this, with this kind of icon here, a red circle, oh no, is is a polygon. Yeah, so with this one it means there's some suggestion for auto fix. We can click that and click fix. You see, replace, it says replace this one with, yeah, the casting of CG float for sender value. Just simply click fix, you will add that. Yeah, so it means we will change the data type of sender value from float to CG float. Done. That's it. Now let's run it. Move the slider to move the green triangle. Oh, we changed the value of that delta X, and it is used here, right, to change the location of that, but why it doesn't move? The answer is we did change the delta, but we need to repaint, to force a repaint render of the whole drawing of the view. So the trick is canvas view dot set needs display, the second one. Okay, now rerun it. Let's do it again. You see, cool, right? The green triangle follows our slider, right? Okay, that's it for today. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.